So welcome to the UK News Today. Today we'll be using my body failed to keep my baby safe. Mom tormented by guilt after forced to give birth permanently. Laura Turner felt it was her fault. Her son was struggling and better feeling of self-hatred for a body that had developed a condition that could have killed us both. Mom tormented by guilt after being forced to give birth permanently has opened to us about how she felt to keep her baby safe. Laura Turner, 33, unexpectedly had to have checked at 28 weeks due to suffering sudden HELLP syndrome, a life-threatening liver disorder thought to be a type of serve and pre-eclampsia for which the only cure is deliver the baby. With her whole life turned upside down with ours, Laura had no choice but have to a concerned section. When her now 20 months old son was born, he was just put in intensive care, living alone, feeling like it was her body's project was struggling. For a long time, she battled feelings of self-hatred for a body that had developed a condition that could kill us both. Roland said, "My whole life changed in 20 hours. I have spent the last year and a half coming to terms with the fact that my body failed, and that's the reason my son suffered. I could not keep him safe. I know what happened was random. I did nothing to cause it. But it's really hard things to deal with. It's taken a year and a half to get past it. Knowing your body is the reason why your baby is dead actually better. Using a breathing assistant," she said. For about a year, she could not even look at herself in the mirror. Although her husband and Drew 36 reasoned her she was beautiful and he loved her, she could not even show him her body. Laura added, "When I looked in the mirror, I saw a failure. The body condition do what a woman should be able to do. My baby was meant to stay in my tummy, healthy and nourished until his organs were ready to face the world." Lauren said she had a standard pregnancy and said everything had seemed normal. But about 26 weeks in, she began feeling pain in her ribs, and which she passed off as a part of pregnancy. But now it is a symptom of her condition. After 28-week appointment with a midwife on November 17, 2015, they found she had protein in her urine and her blood pressure was higher than usual. She was sent to the Royal Derby Hospital to be checked out, with her blood pressure continued to worsen. Medication was not helping her low lactate count either. It was 9 a.m. when she first walked in the doctor's surgery to see her midwife. And at 3 p.m. doctor dropped the news that she would need to deliver her baby the next morning. "Remember the order," Lauren said. "My heart stopped. I had a massive panic attack and I feel like I could not breathe. I had no idea what the survival rate and for premature babies at 28 weeks. I feared I could lose him. It was terrible. I was saying to anybody who listened, please just save him. I had not even met him, but I feel I couldn't live without him. He was my little boy from the very moment I picked on this stick." Lauren added. Andrews arrived at 2 p.m. confronted with the possibility of losing his wife, because that's what would have happened if they had not performed the cesarean. They would explain to me, they had to deliver the baby because it was the placenta that was the problem. Lauren said she did not have anything that made her more at risk getting pre-eclampsia, and she will never know why it happened to her. After the birth, the baby was whisked away with the seconds. Lauren spent a week in hospital recovering, but little Jake stayed in a mental unit for 3 months. She said she never felt lonelier than the period of time when she was separated from him. I had to get up in the middle of the night to feed my baby. But my baby was not there. It was raised up and she lived. When she finally brought Jack home on February 2014-2016, she said it was the best Valentine Days present ever. Only she essentially was through the roof. She became obsessed with constantly checking his oxygen monitor. Instead, her brain was warning her what could wrong with the baby even second of every day. She would be walking through the door with him and worry she would trip. Lauren said she did not stop feeling anxious until around just that year. She checks finally came off and then oxygen was able to breathe alone. And then Jack turned 1 and Lauren decided enough was enough. As her baby started to become more active, as she did the jump coach to 5 km program and building her confidence slowly. With every step I took, my blood was providing it was capable of being healthy. She said, I started to feel okay. When I'm using exercise to push my baby, I found that running I could learn not to hate my body. Jake is so fun, happy and joyful, and I am so proud. It's difficult to get past the fact that he had to struggle for life and to function because my body failed him. But I have taken running in the hopes that my body will eventually earn by forgiveness. And I'm trying to raise money for my charities. I'm running for Greece this month. Plus, share her feeling on her blogs that you can see to follow Lauren's blog. Click here. Thanks you and my for listening to you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.